my work as a counselor, people often come to me and say, "Take away my anxiety. Help me get rid of it. It's taken over my life." What they're really saying is, take away the uncomfortable or even debilitating symptoms of my anxiety. The racing thoughts, the insomnia, the exhausting fear that intrudes every aspect of my life. Of course, I want to help them feel better, and yet I also want them to consider how their anxiety is trying to help them, trying to act like an alarm in their lives, waking them up to something they need to pay attention to. Today, we're delving into a topic that might seem counterintuitive at first. Why shouldn't we strive to get rid of every aspect of our anxiety, but rather honor its presence as a messenger to us? Hi, and welcome to The Inspired Therapist, where we blend science, a little mysticism, and psychology to encourage you to optimize your mental health. I'm Mary Gaskill, licensed counselor in private practice, and I appreciate you being here. At its core, anxiety is a natural and normal response to stress or perceived threats. It's a complex emotion that involves feelings of worry, fear, and apprehension about potential future events or outcomes. While experiencing occasional anxiety is common and even healthy or adaptive, meaning its intention is to alert us to danger, motivate us to take action, or prompt us to pay attention and make adjustments in our lives. Chronic or excessive anxiety can be crippling and interfere with daily functioning. The purpose of anxiety from an evolutionary perspective is again to alert us to potential dangers and motivate us to take action to protect ourselves. American neuroscientist Joseph Ledoux, in his book The Emotional Brain, explains that anxiety activates our body's fight or flight response, preparing us to either confront a threat or flee from it. In this way, anxiety serves as a survival mechanism designed to keep us safe in threatening situations. Anxiety can affect us on multiple levels, though, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mentally, anxiety can lead to excessive worrying, racing thoughts, as I mentioned, difficulty concentrating, and an inability to relax. Psychologist Aaron Beck, known for his work on cognitive therapy, describes how anxiety can distort our thinking patterns, leading to irrational fears and negative interpretations of events. Anxiety also triggers physiological changes in the body, such as increased heart rate, rapid breathing, muscle tension, and sweating. These symptoms are part of the body's stress response and are meant to prepare us for action. Neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky, in his book Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, explains how chronic anxiety can lead to long-term health problems, including cardiovascular issues and weakened immune function. Anxiety can also impact our emotions, leading to feelings of nervousness, irritability, restlessness, and a sense of impending doom. American psychologist David Barlow, in his research on anxiety disorders, emphasizes how anxiety can disrupt our emotional balance and impair our ability to regulate our emotions and moods effectively. While some symptoms of anxiety, such as these racing thoughts and rapid heartbeat, are well known, there are also lesser known symptoms that people may not consider as anxiety. Gastrointestinal issues, for example. Anxiety can manifest as stomach aches, nausea, diarrhea, or other digestive problems. Psychologist Paul Ekman, in his studies on emotions and the body, notes the strong connection between our emotional state and gastrointestinal functioning. Dizziness or lightheadedness. Anxiety can cause sensations of dizziness or lightheadedness due to changes in blood flow and oxygen levels in the body. Neuroscientist Antonio Damasio, in his book Descartes' Error, discusses the intricate interplay between emotions and bodily sensations. Tingling or numbness. Clinical psychologist and a survivor of bipolar disorder, Kay Redfield Jamerson, in her book on mood disorders, highlights the diverse ways in which anxiety can manifest in the body. She says some people may experience tingling sensations, trembling, sweating, as I mentioned, or numbness in their extremities during episodes of anxiety. So while anxiety is often experienced as a troublesome affliction, could it be more than just a feeling of worry or fear? According to renowned psychiatrist Carl Jung, anxiety holds profound insights into our psyche, acting as a signal that something within us requires attention. Influenced by the work of Jung, American author, psychotherapist, and former monk Thomas More, in his book Care of the Soul, emphasizes the importance of honoring and understanding the symptoms of mental illness or distress rather than simply attempting to get rid of them. More suggests that symptoms of psychological distress, such as anxiety, often carry deeper meanings and messages about our inner lives and spiritual well-being. But what exactly is anxiety trying to communicate to us? Anxiety, in essence, is a call to embrace change and dive deeper into the currents of our lives. Instead of resisting it, which can actually increase the problematic symptoms, we can learn to interact with it, using its messages to guide our journey toward greater self-discovery. Mystics and spiritual leaders throughout history have recognized the transformative power of anxiety. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Buddhist monk and peace activist, taught us to embrace anxiety with mindfulness and compassion. Another mystic who speaks to the idea of not turning away from anxiety is Meister Eckhart, a German theologian from the 13th and 14th centuries. Eckhart's teachings often emphasize the importance of embracing all aspects of human experience, including feelings of discomfort or unease. One of Eckhart's notable quotes that resonates with the theme of embracing anxiety is, "The price of inaction is far greater than the cost of making a mistake." This quote encourages individuals to confront their fears and anxieties rather than avoiding them out of fear of making a mistake. Eckhart suggests that the consequences of remaining stagnant or inactive due to anxiety are more significant than any potential errors we might make along the way. Let's think about this. When we feel anxious about social situations, for example, we may believe the best path is to avoid these situations because it causes so much upset. And at first, this may work. Our anxiety lessens, but then it returns, often stronger. And then we continue to avoid socializing, thus perpetuating a difficult cycle. So how can we honor anxiety and heed its message in our daily lives while also reducing its negative impact on us? Here are some practical steps inspired by the insights we've explored today. 1. Cultivate mindfulness. Practice techniques like meditation and conscious breathing to develop greater awareness of your thoughts and emotions. And remember, meditation is a great form of mindfulness, but you don't have to sit in a lotus position to practice mindfulness or meditation. Taking a walk outside without music or distraction, and taking in all the sensations, sounds, and fresh air can be a form of mindfulness. So can gardening, cooking, knitting, anything to which you focus your attention without distraction or judgment. Journaling. Keeping a journal to explore the underlying causes of your anxiety and reflecting on the messages it may be trying to convey may be helpful. For example, have a conversation with your anxiety. Talk to it as you write, as if it's a part of you that needs something. What does it need from you? What is it trying to offer you? Why is it getting louder and louder? You will find that by doing this practice, you will gain insight that your anxiety is not there to destroy you, but to wake you up. By no means am I implying that this is an easy process, so thirdly, seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or trusted loved one for guidance on your journey. Finally, embrace uncertainty. Instead of resisting change, learn to embrace the unknown and see it as an opportunity for growth. No one wants to confront uncomfortable feelings, memories, or unwanted change, but it may be there for us rather than against us. The key is for you to recognize these moments when they happen and to make a choice to be curious about how to heal. So remember, anxiety is not the enemy, but a wise messenger guiding us toward deeper self-awareness. By honoring its presence and listening to its messages, we can embark on a journey of profound healing and personal growth. Thank you for watching The Inspired Therapist. If this content was helpful to you, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, know that your feelings are valid. I believe in your strength, and it's okay not to be okay sometimes, but you are always worthy of understanding and love.